Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Money Classroom. It's Keisha, the teacher here. Class is back in session. Let me know in the chat, where are you guys joining from today? Where you're representing from inside the classroom? Let me know where we're repping today. They're gonna come in. We have a little delay to bring it over, but big up yourself on this fine Sunday evening, everyone. I trust that you have your money notebook ready to go. Hello from Portmore, Sophia. Big up yourself. Welcome inside the Money Classroom. We're going to be talking about multiple income streams. I know a lot of you guys joined Venice and I on the live, and you are ready to go to get all the information you need. We have also JMMB inside the classroom and a very special guest. Island Legal Wills is here as well to share something exciting with you about passing on wealth, generational wealth. How do we do that? So today we are talking about multiple income streams and the importance of having that. One income stream won't cut it these days. One income stream is a thing of the past. We have to be proactive. We have to take our financial destiny in our own hands. Welcome, Latoya. Big up yourself. Now, with inflation being so high, gas prices are up. Patty prices are up. I see one patty is now $240. That's a lot of money for one little patty. $240. Plus, we're seeing your grocery bill would have gone up as well. Light bill gone up. I see people saying they have $45,000, $50,000 light bill. It's just getting more expensive to survive. And this is because inflation is trending higher and higher. And it will only trend higher because the war between Russia and Ukraine still continues. They're not going away. And because of that war, it's creating strain for shipping and so forth. And we're going to feel it in the grocery. We're going to continue to feel it with food. We're going to continue feeling it with gas prices as well. So on the flip side, we have to think about our income. Is your income keeping up with how these expenses are going up? Let me know. How many people out there can say, yes, Keisha, I am set. My income is enough to take care of my expenses. No matter how high my expenses are, my income is sufficient to take care of them. Is there anyone like that saying, yep, Keisha, I got it? Or are we in a situation where things tight and they feel like they're getting tighter and tighter and tighter? I see Ayana saying, ready, ready. Nowadays, you need like 10 streams of income. That is true, because we have to figure out creative ways to make more money. We're not about living in scarcity and say, well, you know, we just gotta eat one biscuit and go sleep tonight because time's hard, so we just have to stay hard. We're not gonna do that. We want to create more income streams. That is the solution. When you live in abundance and you put yourself in that mindset of opportunity and seeking out opportunities, you are forced to think about additional ways to get income rather than thinking, well, you know, let's have a cut back, me for a cut back. Yes, budgeting is important to an extent, but it can only take you so far and no more. The income has to match it. The income has to be there to support your expenses, especially when we see the expenses piling up and up and up. And so it is important. Multiple income streams is the name of the game. I'm going to be now welcoming on our very special guest, Venice Anderson Facey. Well anticipated. People are ready and raring to go. Venice is the owner of Body Contouring by Venposh. She's also a dealer of Rubis gas station. She's the owner of Magic Touch Events Jamaica, a real estate investor, author, business coach, and brand strategist. Venice, big up yourself. Welcome inside the Money Classroom.
Thank you, Keisha. How are you? Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure being here.
Yes, We are ready to talk all things multiple income streams because it is important. I see people saying, yes, they're ready to go. Ready, ready, ready. They need 10 income streams. So we are ready to go. Venice, let us start by person. And Alicia, I guess you know, Alicia said, big up, Coach Ven. Big up,
Big up
represent.
yourself, Alicia.
So, Venice, for everyone here, let's talk about your background. Let's give everyone who is Venice, the mogul.
All right. So again, thank you so much, Keisha, for having me on your platform, and great night to your viewers and your streamers. So guys, yeah, my story is a bit crazy. Keisha said I must write the book. I will be writing the book,
Yes.
right? So, I am really from humble beginnings. Went to primary school. In fact, it wasn't primary school at the time, it was an all-age school. Now they changed out those to now primary, junior high. Then I graduated. I went to the Queen's High School. Eventually, things changed in my family life. I had to go to St. Mary to live for about 3 years. So I pretty much left the Queen's High School in second form, and I went to St. Mary High School, where I pretty much completed my high school education. Yes, I did not leave high school with 8 and 10 subjects like a lot of persons, right? After that, I left. When I graduated from high school, I was not able to get straight into university like many of my schoolmates. What I had to do was go and work. So the truth is, I applied for many jobs I did not get through, and I recognized that nothing not going for me. I said, Mary, I have to come back to Kingston. So one Christmas, I was working in a jewelry store in Premier Plaza, and a gentleman just came up to me. He was buying some pixie present, asked me to wrap it and stuff. And I did just that. And, he said to me, would you like to work in a bank? And guys, to be honest, I always manifested myself working in a bank. So when I was living in St. Mary, I used to see those girls going to Scotia Bank in them uniform. And I also used to like people who I say the air hostess job, them just look nice. So when the man said to me, would you like to work in a bank? I was like, okay, this sounds, good. So he encouraged me to apply through Heart. So he worked at the bank. He encouraged me to apply through Heart. When I did so, he pretty much lined up everything for me to get an interview at a particular bank. And guys, I started working there from I was 17 years old. And I literally just left that job like 3 years ago. And then I went into another bank, which I did 2 years at a very senior level. And then I decided to tap fully into entrepreneurship, right? So the truth is, 2020 is when my whole life changed, when I decided to just go 100% into my entrepreneurship world. So while working at the bank, I did start my business. And like I was talking about it on the Instagram Live on Friday, it started out with me just simply trying out some accessories, some clothing, some hair. I said, let me give it a shot. I don't know anything about business, but I knew that I just wanted something for myself. Now, guys, that didn't work out. But guess what? I did not stop and I did not give up. I moved to the next thing. What did I do? I found waist trainers, and I said to myself, this could serve persons who just had a child, persons who are struggling with the stomach and need to hold in the stomach. Then I saw a celebrity overseas wearing the waist trainer, and I said, you know what, this would do well in Jamaica. I did not know how to find the products. I didn't know anything about suppliers and where to find suppliers, but I just simply went on Google and I just started to do some research. Found this girl in the US who was selling the products. I guess I introduced wholesale to her because nobody has ever asked her that before, because I needed the products. I say, how can I get some? So she eventually said to me, I can sell you some. She didn't have a lot. So I bought 20 waist trainers from her. And let me tell you something. I didn't know nothing about creating Instagram page to promote or anything like that. I just simply promoted the waist trainers in the bank. And those 20 waist trainers, Keisha, was sold out in a minute, right? Then what did I do? I took all of the money, not some of it. I took all of it, meaning what I invested to buy the waist trainers plus the profit I made, and I invested it right back into the business. Remember, I didn't go to no school to learn business, but my instincts told me, why not buy more? Since 20 moves so fast, buy 40 now, right?
Yes.
So I went ahead, reinvested, got 40 now, and the things start get crazy now, Keisha. I'm get excited because guess what? I'm there the people that work. I get the messages coming in. People want the product, and I couldn't wait for work to be finished so I could go and do my deliveries, right?
Yes.
I used to meet up with people in Halfway Tree, right at Mother's there. I used to go in Pavilion parking lot and I'm there fitting waist train on people in the parking lot, right? So my hustle was really turned up. Now, I started to take the business serious when I recognized that I had a demand for it, because there's really nobody else in Jamaica that was selling waist trainers at the time. So everybody was now hearing about it and word of mouth and all of that. So here's what I had to do. I started to look for a store. So I found a store inside of a salon. So I don't know if you can picture this. There's a huge salon in Halfway Tree, but they had some little shops that they set up inside of the store, right? Inside of the salon. So I was able to rent one, thank God. But the truth is, where it was, it's not visible to anybody. You have to know that something is in there to come inside there. You literally have to go underneath a step to get inside of my store, right? So I was like back a wall, as you would call it. So fine, I set it up cute, appreciated the space and everything. So a few months after, the owner for the salon says that she's going to be closing down because she's, you know, moving on with her life. She's taking her life to another level and doing other things. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Because, you know, people start to know my location. I'm getting saved. What am I going to do? So I went home, I prayed about it, and a spirit just said to me, offer her to buy the business from her. Remember, I said, this is the girl, no, not about business. And them some members that try a thing, right? So I said to her, how would you feel about selling me the business? I don't know nothing about salon business. Remember, it's a salon she running where she rents out boots to people. So she thought about it. I made her an offer. She accepted the offer. We did the business. I took over the salon now. Start run salon, right? Still doing my 9 to 5 and everything, but running the salon, collecting rent and all of that. A few months in, I started to realize that, boy, the overhead's kind of getting crazy, because a lot of the persons in the salon who was there years before me didn't like the fact that I just came and I got the business. So I think they were, you'd call it sabotage. And why I'm saying this, Keisha, every week something is wrong with something in the shop. So all of this money you're collecting for rent is going back into fixing things. So for me, I made a decision and I said, this ain't gonna work. So I gave everybody notice. I told them I'm gonna close out. This is probably like a year into all of this drama, right? By the time I was ready to close down now, guys, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna have to sell out all the furniture and stuff. What do I do? All right, I said, I'm going to put it in the paper. Somebody will see it and probably want these furniture. So happened that word flew around. Somebody heard that the salon was closing down, wanted everything I had, and the gentleman came and bought everything. But here's the problem. The people in the salon damaged everything. So they cut the cords on the dryer. They cut up the chairs with scissors and knife and all type of things. They basically mash up everything. But God is so good. The man said he will take everything just the same and he'll have them repaired. Okay? Right there and then. Right there and then, a store was in the mall plaza that I was eyeing a long time. I've been eyeing the space and I said, God, if this space is for me, let me get it. And Keisha, let me tell you something. Right in the midst of all of this happening, I passed through that plaza and I saw brown paper on the glass. You know what brown paper on glass mean, right? Something is happening. Nobody's in there now. Them fixing it up. Either somebody get it already or they're preparing it for somebody. So I did the necessaries to find out how do I get access to this store if I need it. It is a proper Netflix movie. I need to write a book, right?
Yes, you know, and this is a book.
So here's what I did. I found out how to get how to rent this store, and I got through to the right people, and they asked me for a business plan and a proposal, etc. I did it, and they accepted me. Boom, Venposh now, a big sign. We're in big mall plaza. Woo! So the thing gets shot now. We make it to the TV. I got a nice Smile Jamaica interview, and that shoot out my business. But here's the problem now. About 2 years being there, the mall decided that they're going to have to close down because they're remodeling. So everybody has to move out. So I'm like, okay. So every time I feel like I get a little buzz, something come again. But guess what? God is preparing you for better. So this is also something to motivate and encourage y'all that not every time you see a downfall happening or something bad or something negative, it doesn't mean that it's going to stay that way. Sometimes God is just preparing you for something better and he's creating your story, which is why now my story sounds like a proper Netflix movie that you lay down and watch. Cool? So here is it. I didn't worry about it. I was just talking to one of my friends sometime after, he's an attorney and he owns a few shops in the Springs Plaza. And just out of joke, I just say, you know what, sell me one of those shops. You know what I mean? And he never thought that it's something he would do. But a few weeks or so after, he called me back to say, were you serious? And I said, yes, I'm very serious. And he decided to do the agreement and went in with that transaction. And I was able to buy my own store. Buy my own store in the mall plaza, in the Springs Plaza, sorry, which is where I'm at now. So remember now, Keisha, I was selling waist trainers and here, right? That's what I boiled down to. After accessories and clothes didn't work and shoes, I moved to waist trainer and here. So after I left mall and I went to Springs now to set up shop and everything, a customer said to me one day, Ven, I've been seeing a lot of people in the US doing body contouring. Why don't you think of something like that? Can you bring it here? I don't even know what was a body contouring, but I didn't make her any wise. I went to do my research and then I found out about the machines, the procedures, went ahead, did my course, got qualified so I could teach it, right? Even though I'm not a beauty therapist, but I got the knowledge and the education, how to use the machines, blah, 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 source my machines. And now I am pretty much running a full-blown spa. Wow. So now we're offering massages, facials, the body contouring, plus selling the waist trainers. But here's what happened now. This is what you call scaling of your business now. So I didn't just stop at waist trainers. I kept, finding out what's new, what's trending. And then with me being in body contouring, I recognize that a lot of people who does cosmetic surgeries, they're going to need cosmetic products, meaning shapewear and fajas and things that they need after care and before. So what did I do? I tapped into that as well. So now I'm pretty much like the go-to place if you have done a surgery or you need to prepare for a surgery, any cosmetic surgery at all, I have everything you need. So I didn't stop there either, Keisha. So after Venposh was settled now and I have my staff and things, because I run my businesses on autopilot where I'm not necessarily needed in the business for the entire duration of the day or whatever the case may be. I have staff to do that. So eventually in 2020 now, I found out about this company called Total Life Changes. It's a health and wellness company. And I just decided to tap in and start using the products and start marrying the products with the services. So over the time, I've recognized, all right, when my clients come into the certain services, they need a particular product. So this is now me marrying the products with the service. So that's why I went ahead and joined this company. It's a health and wellness company. We do like detox teas, vitamins, blah, blah, blah. Started the company, Keisha, had no experience doing this. Eventually, I realized that it's a network marketing company and I've never done network marketing before. But guess what? I came in and I said, all right, then. The compensation plan says, once you sell a product, we pay you $20 US. So I said to myself, so if one person buys 5 products from me, that's $100. And I said, US. So I said, okay, that's not bad. And the fact that I have the clientele, right? Yes. Then I also learned that there is a partner where you can build a team. And when you build a team, you and the team make money together. So I can call you and say, Keisha, so me can do this business or make some money together. You build a team, me build a team and stuff. So the truth is, I just came on Instagram every day. I just started to talk about the opportunity and a lot of people became interested. And I literally signed up over 2,000 persons. And then those persons brought in another set of people. So I ended up with a massive team. So I ended up with the highest rank, highest income in the entire English-speaking Caribbean in the company. And I became, the first and only global director so far on the books for the Caribbean. So doing that now throughout the pandemic, everything locked down. So during the pandemic, guys, I didn't fire any of my staff from Venposh. All of them still had their jobs, luckily, because guess what? My network marketing business was pretty much helping to fund it, and people were drinking the tea left, right, and center during the pandemic because everybody was home eating all of this crap, right? So the reality is that business really and truly helped me throughout the pandemic. I was not as stressed as I should have been because I was more distracted into running this business. Because truth is, Venposh services had slowed down, and we can all imagine why, right? My staff was afraid. I was afraid. The customers were afraid. So if it's not products, I don't know what would have happened to me. So I'm only saying this to guys just to say that when you're doing a service-based business, you have to find a way to add a product to it, because if tomorrow the services slow down for whatever reason, you can't cut off your income completely, because there is still bills to pay, there is still staff to pay, there is overheads, right? So here it is. They're doing the TLC business now. Keisha, and one day I just get up and I say, you know what? I'm gonna leave this 9-to-5 job and I'm just gonna focus fully on these two businesses.
So wait there. So all this time
I was still working.
3 income streams.
Yes.
9-to-5. You have
Venposh
and TLC.
Yes. So here it is now in 2020. TLC blew up. 2021 TLC blew up. So again, now in 2021, I was planning my wedding. So I was getting married, planning my wedding. I started to look at all the fancy things I want at my wedding, because I said dream wedding, my thing there.
Yeah.
So I started to look into the 360 video booth. Come here, I said, yeah, more I feel like my dear Grammys, you know, all of that. And I want my guests to feel good. So I saw this 360 video. I said, that look interesting. I want that there. I saw something else. I saw sparklers. I saw a fog machine, all of that. So I started to do my research, call around some places, hear the prices. I'm saying, Lord Jesus, then price are turn up. So I might just say, go and find out how much to buy the actual things and have them for yourself. You can figure out what you do with them later on. And Keisha, that's exactly what I did. I just went ahead and I bought all these things, used them at my wedding, did all my nice photos and videos, show them on Instagram. Then everybody started to ask, how you get that, where you get that. And that's exactly what I did to start my third income stream, which is the entertainment business, right?
Yes.
So it's just an opportunity that just came up. I'm just saying, why not do it? And then right now, I'm telling you, this business is really doing very well. And this is basically like 2 years in right now. So that's what? Number 4?
4, yeah, 4.
So while doing the whole TLC thing, I found that I was really coaching persons, and outside of TLC, I'm coaching you to start any business at all you want to start, right? So I remember one of my coaches said to me, why don't you start offering coaching like on a professional level where you're serious, you know, mentoring and coaching people, because you've been doing it for free. So that's when in 2022, January, I decided to offer a free business webinar. It was really a vision board webinar, so goal setting, vision boarding. So I pretty much had people come on and they set their goals and vision for the entire year 2022. I created a community now where I can follow up with you, you know, see what's going on, what your progress is like, and you have access to me to question me and, you know, get advice and stuff. So that's how the coaching business started, which is now my digital products opportunity. So now I'm selling digital products, I'm coaching people, I do programs, and I create ebooks, blah, 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 all of that. Okay. Now in the latter part of 2021, this whole gas station opportunity came up. Saw the ad in the paper. And guys, trust me, a lot of us, we don't buy Sunday Gleaner. A lot of us, we don't read the papers. That is why we're missing opportunities, right? So every Sunday, there's a section in the Gleaner that is called classified ads. There's a section in the classified ads that speaks to business opportunity. Somebody selling a salon, somebody selling a wholesale, somebody selling a gas station, somebody selling something, a tire shop, whatever it is. There's an opportunity section in the Sunday Gleaner.
So instead of scroll through Instagram Sunday and say, you know, Sunday fun day, let me just look. Buy the Gleaner, go to the classifieds. Let's put on our business mindset or money mindset. Can't make no money on Instagram, scrolling and just looking on other people. We need to make life for ourselves.
Facts, right? So I saw the ad in the paper, like a half-page ad in the paper about the Rubis gas station and the requirements and etc. I don't know if I was qualified, but I always tell myself there's nothing too great that I can't do. So I talk to Obi and we say, all right, let both of us go ahead and apply for this thing and see how it goes. Did the application, got our interviews done, and did the necessary, all of what they asked us for, came down now to the wire. And then at the end, we were told that we were successful. So that is how this whole gas station thing came about, right? Then, of course, over the years, I've been tapping into real estate, rent properties and that type of stuff. So
see,
that's pretty much
all of that.
All
of that. But let's pick on the key things needed for success. One, you never give up. Consistency. Because you started with shoes, you said clothes. That did not work. You never say no. All right, let me just focus on the 9 to 5. I'm gonna be the best employee in the world. You say no, let me pivot, let me try something else. And it's a combination of pivoting, the consistency, and also seeing opportunities, right? Because you have to be prepared so that when the opportunity comes, you can go after it.
That's key right there, Keisha. That's key. Prepare. You have to be prepared.
Can't sit down and we just win and like, oh yes, the business it could out. We have to be ready. We have to educate ourselves. We have to be in the right circle of people, the right influence. I said proximity is power. You have to be in that circle, right? If we're saying, yes, this is the year, my money year, I need to make changes in my life, you need to be thinking differently. Tanisha is saying, I love you, girl. You are the real deal.
Thank you.
And you are the real deal because opportunity after opportunity, and you go after them. Nothing was too big for you to say, well, you know, I'm just not a good girl. I'm never really finished. I'm gonna really know a gas station a big. Me don't know nothing about gas. You still went. Right? Progress over perfection.
Yes.
You move ahead, you move and you move and you move. So I want to ask you, think back, if you could start over, what would you change? Because you have accomplished a lot. You are successful.
Keisha, what I would change is starting out much earlier into entrepreneurship as well as investments. Much earlier. What I would change is become a risk taker way earlier than now. Because me not gonna tell you no lie, the fact that I've taken the risk and makajuk me ear and makajuk me ear, but I'm still here, it means that at the end of the day, all you get a two little makajuk, but you're creating a story. So and because of that story, now you can encourage somebody and say, all right, don't do it this way, don't do it that way. Because Keisha, let me tell you something. I remember when I was just starting out, you know, I used to admire some persons on Instagram that I see doing businesses, and you know, you thought that you could have reached out to them and get little tips here and there. Girl, nobody was giving no tips, whether for free or for paid. And I'm saying, wow, this is crazy. So I had to make a lot of mistakes. And I remember sharing with you guys on Friday that me even get scammed. I was so excited in business that I was looking for a particular product that was a hot product on the market, and me go Google it and thing, man, and find the product, find a supplier over India, and the man video call me and show me the products in him background and everything. I'm gonna say, yes, me finally find it. Me I say, I'm gonna make some serious money off this. And guys, let me tell you something. I got so excited because the man was able to prove to me that him have the products. But little did I know that him can show you the products little more, but him don't have to send the products to you. But one girl right here, so take up herself and go send him the money. And what the man do was to ship off something to me for real. But the man basically just ship off a small box with some paper when him fold up and crush up in the box. And when I went to the post office to collect, is a box with garbage I got after me sending my one whole heap of money. Even though he showed me and gave me the comfort that him have the product, I'm excited. So all of these things now, nobody taught me, because guess what? One, here's the red flag. There was no payment protection for me. Is Western Union, the man said I must send the money. It's not like a PayPal where I can go back and open a claim or anything like that. The man sent me go Western Union, and poor little young little me. Thank God my husband said to me, said, don't get too excited. Not send him all that money yet. Do half first. It's like he sensed something, right? And him said, do half first. And that's what the result was. The man properly scammed me. So guys, those things are out there. But guess what? It's only going to make you stronger. This is how you're going to learn. This is how now you'll become a business coach, so you can tell people, don't do this, don't do that. And the truth is, I must tell you, there's no way I could have gotten to where I'm at now, or even be so bold and so brave to do the things that I'm doing if I was not being coached and mentored by somebody who has done it before me. So currently I do have coaches, not one coach. I have coaches. I have mentors, because I only know what I know. In order for me to know anything else, I'm going to have to learn it from somebody. So a lot of people on here may know about investments, but until you probably book Keisha for an investment class, you're going to learn other aspects of investments.
Yes. People know the surface. That's why we have the money classroom, because they say invest, but where you do? Where you own? Where you do? Them say account, whether account name, them have 50 account. Which one? What one must carry? Where do I go?
Exactly.
And
Exactly. And let me tell you, Keisha, a lot of people out here have $1 million dream, have $1 million skill set, but guess what? They just don't know the how to. I've done coaching calls for so many people with some serious business ideas, but they're stuck because they have absolutely no idea what to do next, how to do. But the issue I'm having is that when you have somebody though who can teach you how to do it, you have a problem to pay to learn because you're looking at the cost to pay, but you're not looking at the value that's going to come after. You get what I'm saying?
You're saying, yes, because
you have to look at the
nowhere
value.
in any book that they mention what to do when employees cut up your equipment. That is in no textbook anywhere. What to do if you are scammed? They don't have that. Chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7 does not speak to any of those things.
Precisely.
So the coaching is critical. The experience of others is also critical because you have walked the path. We spoke about this on Friday, that you take advice from people who are where you want to be. I always said, don't take advice about buying house from a person. They have to be where you want to be. That's what we focus on. That's what we know. And so, person just starting out, Venice, what would you say to them? Someone sitting in a 9-to-5 job, probably they're not very happy, the money tight, and they say, well, you know, this it's a stretch and it's not nice. I'm a boss, him ever stress me, or I just don't like being here. I don't feel fulfilled. What would you say to them? What can they do to start that kind of thing?
All right, so two things. So a lot of people want to start, but they believe that they have to start perfect. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to start perfect. You don't have to have all your rows in a duck, or all your ducks in a row. Sorry. You do not have to have everything sorted out before you get started. Just start. You can grow after. You can evolve after. You guys hear my story where I started, but look at where I'm at now. And that's just because I started. So it all starts with a mindset. So once you have the mindset to get started, you are already there just because you start. Get the help that you also need, and do not leave your 9-to-5 job because you have started a business. Leave your 9-to-5 job when that business is tripling your 9-to-5 income. What did I say? Tripling your 9-to-5 income. You must have at least a 6 months money that you would normally spend every month put down before you can get up and leave. And remember, the business money is not all yours. The business money is also the business money. You can pay yourself from the business when you get to a point where the company is able to pay you. A lot of people just start take pay from a business when the truth is the business don't reach nowhere. Business still in infancy stage. The business don't reach adult stage yet where it can start manage bills and you want your lifestyle. No, that is why a lot of businesses shut down, because at the end of the day, business go bankrupt. There's no money. The point is, when you sell the stuff, you need to reinvest the money. A lot of people don't understand the difference between revenues and your net profit. A lot of people don't understand the difference between gross profit and your net profit. So at the end of the day, we keep going into the money, and some of us run in patty shop. Some of us, all the money that we get is going in a handbag. All the money you get is going in a drawer. The money needs to be formalized into the system. It needs to go through your bank account so you can prepare yourself for when you're ready for some type of funding from an institution, they can take you serious. When you get a point of sale machine from a bank, that pretty much puts you in a position to pretty much have money going into your account. I just want to say, it doesn't matter what you're selling. All if a jelly you sell out a street, Pawan Cat, go get yourself some type of point of sale machine. Go get yourself a business account, register your business, and do the right thing. That alone will switch up your mindset and make you feel like, yeah, man, a big thing around your girl companies.
JMMB is here to tell everyone. I'm sure when JMMB comes on, they're going to say, we do not do any dealings with handbags. We do not. They're not going to say how much money you have in your handbag, but let us extend our services to you. They do not do that. Exactly. And I'm sure they're going to reiterate, your business needs to be formalized. You need to take your business seriously if you want it to grow. If you really want to make this your livelihood, it has to be taken seriously. It has to be registered and in a formal system.
And I just want to add, Keisha, just remember, guys, that success loves speed. Success love speed. You can't itch. When it comes down to your success, you cannot itch. If you see an opportunity, you can't itch because the opportunity will leave you. Somebody else who value that opportunity more is gonna jump on it, and you're going to be sorry after. So success loves speed. And as I said to you guys, do not try to be perfect. Some of us who want to start one little business where I think about the bag where you put the gift, the products in, the pretty paper them, the perfect boxes, the packaging. You're worried about the wrong thing. The truth is, just connect with your customers. Let them get to know you. Let them get to love you. They'll support you nonetheless. Just be as authentic as you can be. They understand that you are growing, right? They will see you shine a year after once you play your cards right and the business is flourishing.
Right. Once money not in your handbag, the proof will be there. Once the money is not under your mattress at night time, the proof will be there. Right? So one of the special things I did as well, because I really want to make sure everyone have something to move with. I created a list, 5 ideas for online business and offline business that people can try this year. 5 side hustles. The link is gonna be released. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Benny spoke to a lot of these already. We're gonna talk about becoming an influencer, starting an online store, becoming a virtual assistant. All of those are there just to give you some ideas, right? So that link is gonna go up. Go download a free guide. Speak with Venice. Also, Venice, tell them where to find you because people need the coaching, they need the mentorship. So where can persons find it? They download the guide, get some ideas, then you approach Venice.
And I actually I just released my affiliate program as well for my digital products. So obviously, you know, my products are doing very well. Everybody wants the products. So what I decided to do, whomever wants to promote my stuff and sell them to earn money, you earn 25% of my sales. So if somebody buy one of my ebook or they buy a course that I do, I have a budgeting course that I recently did, budget for business, budget for personal, because I find that a lot of people, them not know them head from them foot with their salary, right? The truth is when the salary come, it done before them get it. So that means you are not budgeting properly. So I have an annual budget for individuals who work fortnightly or who gets paid fortnightly, and who gets paid monthly, as well as a simple business budget. And I also did a masterclass where I pretty much explained to you how to treat the budget, because a lot of people can get it and they don't know what to put in there, where to put what. So if you sell that, you get 25% off the sales. You know what I mean? So I'm creating another stream of income for the people who probably just want to do them business from them phone.
Nice. That's very good. So people asking for the guide, we can drop the link for the guide in the chat. Venice also drop in the chat where can persons find you. How can they sign up if they want to be an affiliate? Because we're about execution. Knowledge is nothing without execution. I really like the budgeting as well, because I always say if you don't know your money, you can't you cannot grow what you don't know, guys. So spend time, document where you are now, get the coaching, get the support. It is critical because we want to build businesses so that we can pass on generational wealth, build a legacy, pass it on to our kids. That's what we want to be able to do. And we're going to be talking about that next. Venice is dropping all of her contact in the chat for everyone who needs it.
So that is my link. So my Instagram is Venice the Motivator.
Yes, Venice the Motivator on Instagram. We're dropping it in the chat so everybody has it as well.
And you know, Keisha, I just want to add to you, right? You see, mindset is a big deal. I did a dream day tour yesterday, and I'm just doing this I'm just wrapping up in 1 minute.
Tell everybody about it, please.
Keisha, I tell you, I came home last night and I cried because I said to myself, so wow, as simple as people may see something like this, we don't even understand what this does for persons, right? So there are persons in my mentorship group. In fact, I had persons fly down from another country, come here for the dream day, and it was just 1 day. So I organized a bus that took us around on the tour. So what we did a tour of a car dealership. brand new car dealership. We're not talking about used car, we're talking about brand new car. That's our thing, the right mindset and so.
Right.
So went to a brand new car dealership, had a photographer doing photos and videos. So it's like a whole movie the whole day, right? So we go in the car dealership, we go in at the brand new car, then we do test drive, we play music like we have got country, we open up sunroof and all of these things, right? So we did that whole experience. Then we left. We went to a brand new complex, high rise, like you did down in Miami, downtown Miami, and we toured a penthouse, 80 million Jamaican dollars penthouse. God, that's our thing there, right?
Yeah.
$80 million penthouse, and I'm telling you, when I saw the look on some of the person's face when they entered, is like, wow, a breath of fresh air. You know, like you have never really experienced something like this, because the truth is, let's face it, right? For you to even view a property like that, you have to be able to prove to the realtor that you are pre-qualified for that amount. So you only ever hear about penthouse, but you can't set foot in a one because nobody giving you a tour of it because you can't prove so you're qualified. So I have to, you know, big up the realtor that assisted me on this project. She totally understood the assignment. Daniel from Caldwell Bankers, I am telling you, much love going out to her. A lot of realtors shoot down the idea when I call them about it. I'm just say, God go with you. And Daniel was the one who decided that, yes, Venice, I love what you're doing and I understand the assignment, and she made it happen. Now, after that, I created a whole brunch vibe in the hills at a nice mansion in the hills, right? We're at the poolside and we mastermind for about 2 hours. And Keisha, let me tell you something, nobody wanted to leave. We were not partying, we were not having fun, we were just talking business. And let me tell you, is a breath of fresh air. And then after that, we take our pictures, we have fun, we eat, and then we'll go our yard. And everybody reflecting on the whole day, and we were like, wow. So now a lot of people are asking for another one. Now I had a limit of 12 persons because you know you can't really carry more than 12 persons now somebody else. So for each time I'm gonna do it, maybe I have to have 12 people, but it look like it'll get bigger, you know. So like I was telling you, we're gonna have to work on something for Jamaica. We definitely need to do a business conference. So that's something we'll be looking at for the end of the year. But what I'm really trying to create is mindset shift, and also creating an environment and a room for people who want to get to the next level, but you just don't know who to attach yourself to. And as I said, proximity is power, and I definitely believe in that. So I believe in aligning myself with the people who is on the same wavelength, like which is why we have connected, right?
Yes.
So I'm just putting it out there.
We don't want a broke pocket in our midst, no one bringing us down. We're about education, empowerment, upliftment. We are bringing the right people inside the classroom. Venice is here. We have Island Legal Wills here. We have JMMB here. We are creating the atmosphere for growth. You just have to come into the classroom ready, learn, apply. Make sure you implement. Because knowledge is nothing without implementation. All right, Venice, thank you so much. I am so happy. We're going to talk more because, you know, the collab don't finish there. Thank you so much for being with me inside the Money Classroom. Big up yourself. And I know we will see you inside the classroom again.
Of course. I love being here. I love it here, by the way. So thank you so much, Keisha. It's my pleasure serving your people. So thanks again, and good night, everyone.
Night. Thank you. All right, that was amazing, amazing. We are now gonna bring on Kemar from Island Legal Wills, and Kemar is gonna talk with us about generational wealth. How do you pass on wealth? How do you make sure that after you build your business and all your multiple income streams, that you are able to pass that on? We do not want all this hard work to go in vain. We don't want all of the money we're making, because we're going to make the money because we're going to take action, because you are getting all the tools you need to succeed. So when you're rich, you're wealthy, we need to be able to pass it on to our future generations. So welcome inside the Money Classroom. Kemar, big up yourself.
Thank you, Keisha. That's really great to be here again. I wanted to thank you for allowing me to have the space here to deliver this product to everyone. And you're doing a fantastic job. I just want to say that it's really great what you're doing. Hello, everyone. My name is Kemar. I'm the founder of Island Legal Wills. I think it would be great if I could share my screen.
Yes, so Kemar is going to give us a walkthrough on Island Legal Wills and what exactly his service offers. And he's going to share with you a very, very special surprise, because you know we have to give you the tools to implement. We are making sure of that. So let's go, Kemar.
Cool. Can everyone see my screen? I believe they can.
Yes.
Right? Cool. Estate planning. No one wants to do it, but again, successful people have a plan, and so should you, essentially. So a little bit about myself. My name is Kamar Lawrence. I'm the founder of IUnlock Legal. I'm proudly born in Jamaica, raised in Canada. Probably hear from my accent. I spent a number of years in the global financial technology world as a product experience specialist. I worked for MasterCard, Deloitte, and I still work within the fintech industry for Hum, who does over $1 billion in revenue a year. I'm basically I'm certified UX by NNG, basically world leaders in research-based user experience. So we do a lot of testing, which means we talk to customers what their wants, desires, needs, and my job is to come up with ideas and deliver impact. So innovation for growth is something that I really care about, and that's why I've developed IUnlock Legal Wills with some really key people throughout the Caribbean. As an investor, multiple income streams. I love that. I own a co-working space as well as a few properties for Airbnb online, as well as this business that I'm a co-founder of. Fun fact, I've actually been on Dragon's Den a couple years ago with another business that aired a couple years ago oh wow, feels like 15 years now. Anywho, let's get right into it. So estate planning, why does it matter? Essentially, the basic is that people just want to make their family's life easier after they're gone, and there's a number of ways that you could actually take care of your estate planning, and we'll get into that. But really, it's about making things easier for your family when you're gone. So this is our site. Again, I implore everyone to go there, check it out. Essentially, what you will get when you come to our website is it's a legally valid will, and I'll quickly. So this is the actual website. You're able to come on here, go through the process of creating your own will. You answer a few questions about yourself, if you have a partner, a spouse, or whatever, children, pets. You can nominate executors, backup executors. You can nominate gifts. You could give to whoever in your family, or even a charity or church. And you can divide your estate. That's basically your entire residual estate that you're able to divide amongst whoever you deem fit. So the reason why you actually need an estate plan, or reason why you may need a last will, in all countries, when someone was to pass, it's actually the law dictates how those assets are distributed. And it's different formulas for each countries. So for example, it could be that one person passes, however, they had a spouse, 50% may go to the spouse, and another percentage may go into the child or whatever. However, without the will, the process is much longer. You still have to go through the probate process, but with a will, it's a document that your executor brings to the courts. They look at it, they validate it, they know that you've signed it, and they're able to allow the executor to go off, find your assets, and again, execute it as fast as possible. It's all about time. So I tell you a story. Part of investing, and I really enjoy investing, purchasing a 5,000 square feet property in the Caribbean. Found this property, loved it. I thought, I'm going to do something amazing with this. I'm turning into a co-working space. So I'm a real estate agent. It was listed. I put the offer in. They accept the offer. Guess what? The person who owns the property passed on, which meant that, well, I could still buy it, but I need to find all the people surrounded who's actually entitled to the property, which meant I have to pay someone, right? I had to pay someone because they didn't have the money to actually, carry this property for the months. They also had to hire lawyers. So I had to put forth money for them to utilize, so that way they can actually execute the will. And that didn't actually have a will, but they had to find people to attest like this is the property that they own, has been given to this person. It took a whole year and a half just to get this property, right? So these are some of the things that you need an estate plan. Had they had a a will in place, it would have been a lot easier. They could have taken that document to the courts would have validated it, and then that sale could have been accelerated within like 6 months versus me waiting a whole year just to get the property that I want to create a business out of, you know? And also, they had to use some of the cash that I sent them to be able to do the work that they needed to put it forth. Very, very frustrating, but these are the problems associated with estate planning within the Caribbean. People don't know that they need it. This document is incredibly important, right? So, what forms your estate? So, any assets, real estate, possessions, cash, financial securities, anything that encompasses your net worth is part of your estate.
Yes.
So, if you have a vehicle that's in your name, if you have a business, again, the business is still a separate entity. However, you probably ownership of that business. So you own probably 50%, 100%, 35%, whatever it may be. You can list that in your will, so that way, you know, as it's an asset, your executors can go, well, we should continue running that business, or we should sell that business, or we should do what we need to do, so that way it helps the family or whatever it may be. So that's why you want to document these things, and our platform allows you to do that. So you have a business partnership or whatever, you just list that under the assets column. I can show you right here. So you come in here, you load it up. You can add cryptocurrency. You have overseas assets, whatever. So you click on add assets. Could be a bank account, could be a business, could be financial stocks, bonds, whatever it may be. But you're able to come in here and add that particular item, and you describe what it is. So if it's cryptocurrency, for me, I like cryptocurrency. So you could like talk to Coinbase, that's actually located in the United States. That way, when you do pass, the person can actually go looking to Coinbase. Here's my will. It's been executed. It's been signed off. I need to have access to that person's, you know, cryptocurrency, and it can be passed. All right. Now, so let's talk about some common estate planning. So there's actually a lot more. Will, everyone knows about a will. There's trust, there's power of attorney. There's also, you can even consider insurance, you know, an estate plan. You know, I have a few wills because I own properties in different countries. We have insurance because, hey, one day I'm going to pass on and I'm going to pay for that insurance now, so that way my daughter will make X amount when I pass on. So you want to have strategies, and will just makes it a lot easier because you can say, hey, my estate goes to my child, my spouse, and it goes accordingly and easier, essentially. So there's a lot of misconception within the Caribbean, and this is where we want to debunk that. Yes, we highly recommend that you go speak to a lawyer. We're not a law firm. However, we've hired the support of lawyers all through the Caribbean to vet our document. We prepare the document. They prepare the document. However, our technology is the one that's actually utilizing the database to craft your customized will. So that's what we do best, and that's what I do best. I create meaningful experiences that deliver impact, and that's what Legal Wills does. It allows you to go onto your platform, create a legally valid will, and when you create that will, here's an example, you're going to get a generated will with your name. It's going to give you some instructions. You could go through the will. If your name is John James in Jamaica, it has some key information about that person, your spouse, your child, your executor, guardianship if you have a child that's under a certain amount, how you actually want to distribute your estate in equal parts. If that person was to precede you, as in die before you, whatever, where will it go to next? You know, we added that in there. All this is a document that was crafted and created using our database for you specifically. And at the very end, you sign it in the areas that we deem you need to sign it. Not only that too, we provide lots of information. So signing your will, why you need to sign it, where you need to sign it, missing your will, the checklist, you know, these are things that we want to make sure that everyone's mindful for, that they do it correctly. And the best part about our platform is that the convenience. Our packages, no one in the world, I would say, has our package prices. Essentially, for 1 year, $29 for 1 year, you get unlimited updates to the will. So you could go in here, make an edit, to your will, and like, oh, I got cryptocurrency this year, I'm going to add that in there, save it, generate it, go and find two witnesses, follow the instruction, sign it. You keep coming back in that year and do it. Now, let's say after that 1 year, and you want to continue with our service, it's totally up to you. It's only $25. That's like less than 5 cents a day, something like that. It's crazy. So we made it incredibly affordable and accessible. You can do it on your mobile phone to generate a will. So let's go back to the lawyer. You don't actually need a lawyer at all. If you actually check any of the government websites, you could actually craft your own legal will by yourself. However, there are some specific clauses that you do need in place so your will is actually valid. And we do that incredibly well, right? So that's the benefit and the unique proposition why you want to use a service like us. Quite simple, just follow the instructions. You'll get it done in 15 minutes. And if you're unsure, we have a video. Just follow the video and we'll show you what to do and you enter the details. Not only that, it's just a peace of mind to have something documented.
No, it's definitely good. So guys, I did my will today. Did it in 10 minutes. It was very easy. I like it because in Jamaica, most times what happens, people may say, all right, go on to Woolworth and buy one of the will in the book and fill it out. We do not want to do that because things and times have changed. There are online platforms like Island Legal Wills that are there. I did it. It was extremely easy. Let me tell you, super easy. I didn't forget things. I could have go back. There's a lot of videos inside there that actually help you as well as you are putting in the information. One thing that was really good was the ability to do that chat. That is priceless because as I'm going through, can't remember exactly what do I put here. What is a gift? Are you talking about my little necklace? I was more pass on, my necklace or my Gucci. Can I write it down? The chat is right there. I could click and it led me to something for a video chat with a Kemar. So I'm guessing Kemar is available then. If you're going through, you're having questions, you can reach out to somebody direct. That is priceless. You don't have that with a lot of online platforms. You have a little robot that you type in and you get automated response and you have to be struggling. But to have an actual human on the other end is a big deal. So Kemar, tell everybody about your special offer today because knowledge is nothing without execution.
Absolutely. Again, our platform allows you to create your legal valid will in 15 minutes. And we want to make generational wealth transfer easy in the Caribbean. And so today we're offering 20% off. So it's teacher 20. The team should probably said teacher, but it's teacher. It's teacher 20. That way. And then one of the cool things about our website is that it's free to start. So our data shows that we have a lot of people like to do their will around like 3 a.m. in the morning. So go check it out. If you need any help, we have free guides. We hire out lawyers to write our guides, write our information, just so that way it's there. So you can read about like what your local law says and all the details that's necessary needed.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. You know how to reach out to Kemar as well if you need him. He is on Instagram, Island Legal Wills. Also on the website, Island Legal Wills, there's that live chat feature, which is priceless. You reach Kemar directly, video chat and all these things. So very good. Thank you so much, Kemar, for being so gracious as well. Inside the money classroom, the students are very lucky, let me tell you, because it's not cheap. If you went to a lawyer, it is not cheap. His services are very attractively priced, and on top of that, we're getting that 20%. So we have a question for you, Kemar.
Yes. So to answer that, we have a partnership with Canadian Legal Wills, US Legal Wills, and UK Legal Wills. So if you go onto our website, as soon as you scroll down, you should see the US Legal Wills. Click on that, that'll take you to our partner site, and that's predominantly to create wills in the US. Our site does another thing, is we allow, let's say, like for my family, my parents are not very computer centric, right? As most parents are, and your parents need it. We allow you to go in and create multiple wills. So you could have a will for yourself, your spouse, as well as your mother and your father. You just got to go to new will and go through the process. And you just sit with them and you quickly do it. So that's one of the feedback that we got when we started creating this was like, oh, I need to make it for my father or my mother because they can't afford the $500 like a lawyer would, you know. And from an experience point of view as well, the lawyer's going to ask the exact same information, but you're going to get your will in 2 weeks. You know, that's a difference. It'll be like, fill this out, and then you'll get it in 2 weeks. Why not just get it done in one shot, or take your time, and then when you're ready to print, you pay and sign. So
yes, good. All right, thank you, Kemar. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for showcasing Island Legal Wills and also your special discount that you have provided the students inside the Money Classroom. Thank you.
absolutely.
All right, take care. All right, so we have the JMMB group with us today for show and tell, but first I'm gonna run through our disclaimer. So we have that, and then JMMB is gonna be with us inside the Money Classroom. The information provided on this show is for general entertainment and education purposes only. No information, materials, services, and other content provided on this show constitute solicitation, recommendation, endorsement, or any financial investment or other advice. Seek independent professional consultation in the form of legal, financial, and investment advice before making any investment decision. It's now time for show and tell. All right, welcome. We have JMMB with us for show and tell inside the Money Classroom. Today we have Natalia Rahmatullah from JMMB joining us all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Big up yourself, Natalia. Welcome to the Money Classroom.
Hi, Keisha. Thanks for having me.
So, guys, Natalia is with the SME division of JMMB Bank, and she's here to tell us, well, we have these multiple income streams. We have our side hustles, our businesses, and all that going on. What are the different tools, the products, the services that are available to us so that we can grow and scale our business? Because the aim is money, the aim is abundance. And I absolutely love JMMB for supporting us and partnering with us to make sure that we can implement on the knowledge that we're putting out inside the Money Classroom. So we're giving you the gems, we're giving you the knowledge. JMMB is here to say, all right, this is exactly how you implement. So Natalia, let's walk through for someone just starting out a business and saying, you know what, I'm just gonna go. Maybe they have the money in the handbag still, or they have the money under the mattress. Let us talk about the best practices. How does one who is just starting, or what should they be doing when we talk about their business finances so that they can approach JMMB?
Sure, Keisha. So, and you actually touched on it a little bit in your conversation with Venice a little bit earlier. So most important when you're coming into the bank, your business has to be registered. If you're not yet registered and you come into JMMB Bank, we have the SME Resource Center that could provide you with that guidance, show you the ropes of where you should go, what you should do in order to formalize your business first, and then move you through to getting your business bank account, getting the different products. So if you need a loan, if you need to set up insurance, if you need pensions for your employees as you grow, set up investments. So the Resource Center actually helps to facilitate those solutions across your business life cycle.
Perfect. And so what are some of the accounts? Let's give some specific names for a person. So I register my business because we come to the Money Classroom and we write it down. I would say, all right, we need to go and register our business, meaning you would go to the company's office and
Correct.
fill out a registration there, pay the fee, which is a very small amount, pay the fee and have your business registered. At that point, Natalia, what kind of account can persons open for their business?
Right. So specifically for our SMEs, we have an account called our Smart Business SME account. And it's, it doesn't matter how you're registered, you're able to open this account. So just to give you some background on the account itself, it's actually a current account. So it's an operating account. You can have a checkbook if checkbooks are something that you need within your business. And it's really an account that is that caters to your needs. It offers flexibility. We partner with you. We give you the expert advice through the resource center, and we really want to grow you, right? So all you really need is to have your business registered. Once your annual revenue falls below Jamaican 450 million, you qualify for this account. So that's a big catchment.
That's everybody here. That's
basically everybody, right?
I'm sure there are no 450 million revenue persons here. So that means everybody qualifies. Everybody.
Yes, everybody qualifies. And remember, the goal is to grow you, right? So even though they may not be here now, we want to see 10 years down the line, they've hit that milestone, right? But basically, all you really need is a minimum deposit of 5,000 Jamaican dollars to start the account, right? And just some of the benefits. So you don't have any nuisance fees. You don't have to deal with the monthly service fees, account dormancy, minimum monthly balance. You have convenient access, so you're able to do your transactions, your deposits, your withdrawals, your check encashments in the branch up to $1 million Jamaican dollars. You have your easy payments, so you do free bill payments and free inter and intra-bank transfers within Jamaica. And then you also earn interest. So you earn interest and grow your company's money over time once you keep the deposits within the account. So it's
a second, Natalia. I don't think they got that one. You said a lot of free. You said the word free many times.
Yes.
Free is very good when you're just starting out as a business owner because you're cutting down on the bank fees, right? Which is excellent.
Definitely.
Very, very good because what we want to make sure we're earning in the business, but we get to retain money because JMMB is not taking out a bag of fees every minute out of their account. And it's not, someone make the little money and JMMB draw it back out. No, JMMB is, I hear a lot of free, which is good.
Yeah. And then once you have that Smart Business SME account, you automatically qualify to become a part of our SME Resource Center. And like I said, the Resource Center is really there to partner with your business and provide you with, financial guidance, coaching, mentorship. And then we also have a network of partners. So if we realize that you come into the Resource Center and you have a particular need, say for accounting or for marketing, we have partners on board who we can refer you to, and you can access their services at discounted rates. So we're providing a holistic solution to our SMEs and micros as well, because we have a lot of micros in the Resource Center as well. And through those solutions, we try to grow them.
So I like that. So our options there, keep your money in your handbag. Don't register your business. Register your business. Approach a company like JMMB, set up your account with them, your small business account, plus I'm getting all of these SME resources. I'm in the network. I am able to benefit from marketing advice. You can put me on to marketing people. You're working with me to grow my business. It becomes a no-brainer. Duh, it is a no-brainer. Keep my money in my handbag. Put my money in my bank, have my bank work with me to grow my business. Guys, this is what it is. Knowledge is nothing without execution. The execution is right here in front of you. Take it. Right? Are there any other services that JMMB offers, Natalia?
Yeah, so JMMB Group is not just a bank. We offer insurance, we offer pensions, we offer investments. So if you come into the resource center, we do a needs analysis with you. We get your account opened. As your business grows, you may need an overdraft. That's something that we can refer you to the bank to help you and guide you through that process. We don't just refer you, we hold your hand and take you through the process, right? We support you in any way that we can. And then as the business grows, so you get your overdraft and now you have you're generating some cash flow. You want to create an investment portfolio, another stream of income into the business. So we can have somebody from our investments come in, have the conversation with you, guide you through that process. We have insurance, so your property and your personnel, your employees are secured. And then we, set you up for retirement. We have our pension plans that are available, So it's really about providing a holistic solution to our clients and taking care of them in all ways, not just in the business, but also in your personal capacity as well.
So think about that. I like that. Any questions for Natalia? Drop them in the chat, guys, because we are here. If anything comes to your mind and you say, well, I've been thinking about this. Can JMMB help me? Now is the time to ask, because we have a live person here with us inside the classroom. Ask your question, raise your hand, and make sure you ask, because there are a lot of insights here. There are, as Venice said when she was going through, the mindset is the first. The consistency also has to come. Seeing opportunities also has to be there. Big opportunity in front of us here. JMMB supporting you, partnering with you. Do you have specific questions for Natalia? Now is a good time to ask. Anything that you've been thinking about, you can say yes. The question has been asked, it's been raised. In the meanwhile, we're going to share how can persons contact you, Natalia. You are in Trinidad, yes, but your services are across
regional,
the area,
yes.
right? So how can persons reach out for business banking? Mm-hmm.
So we are actually in Trinidad and Tobago, in the Dominican Republic, and in Jamaica. If anyone is interested in reaching out to us to get more information on the Resource Center or any of our other services, you could feel free to email us at SMEresourcecenter@jmmb.com. You could also feel free to reach out to our social media. Our website, it's jm.jmmb.com. You can find us on socials, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram at JMMB Group.
Right. Yeah. I will put the email in the chat just now, but we have a question. Do you assist with business proposals? Yashika wants to know.
So the short answer is yes, Yashika.
Yes.
Yes. So once you have your account, you come into the Resource Center. We would conduct a needs analysis with you, and through that needs analysis, we pick up on your undiscovered needs, because there are some undiscovered needs that do pop up, as well as the immediate things, right? And we try to match you with the solutions that you need. So if we recognize through that needs analysis that you maybe need a business proposal to take to maybe some investors, to take to maybe a supplier, that is something that we can work with you on. Right? The Resource Center has a plethora, a whole heap of tools and templates that we could work with you on. So feel free to come into us and we could give you that guidance.
All right. And then Bill Meredith family says, do we need a TCC and financial statement to open the business account?
All right. So it would actually depend on the type of account that you're opening. So the requirements are a little bit different if you're a sole trader versus a limited liability company. The TCC is something that is absolutely necessary. And that's just, we need to make sure that everybody is doing the right thing and remaining compliant, right? So the TCC is definitely needed for the limited liability companies as well as sole trader. In terms of financial statements, yes, that's something that we need. For the limited liabilities, yes, we would need the audited financial statements. For the sole traders, there is some flexibility where that is concerned. But feel free to reach out to us and we could guide you through.
Guide you through. So sole traders then know, so somebody just starting out, I wouldn't need to find financial statements to open their account. You are flexible, you will work with me. But the limited liability companies, which usually are larger companies, they then would have the financial statements there. All right, so next question coming in. When I open an investment account, can the bank manage and make investments for me?
So when you open the investment account, so we have a couple different investment solutions. We have our mutual funds. We have the ability for you to purchase your international stocks, your local stocks. So when you open the investment account, it really comes down to what is your risk tolerance and what are your goals. What are your short-term goals? What are your medium-term goals? What are your long-term goals? And we will provide you with the solutions based on what those needs are, right? So if you have a mutual fund account with us, absolutely, the bank manages that fund for you. Well, I shouldn't say the bank. JMMB will manage the fund for you. But I would always say, don't rely on someone else to manage your fund for you. If you're purchasing a stock or if you're purchasing into a fund, make sure that you do the homework, you look at your prospectus, you know what you're buying into so that you can make informed decisions for yourself,
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, the email is in the chat. We'll drop it again so everybody has it. SME Resource Center at jmmb.com. You'll be able to speak with someone directly from JMMB, from Natalia's team, and get your business set up, get your business banking set up, because we're not keeping the money in our handbag and walk home and we'll get robbed. We're not doing that. We're looking to have registered entities. We're looking to create businesses that can scale and grow so that we can pass them on with legacy building, pass them on for generational wealth, and then we can do our nice little wills because IUnlock Legal Wills hooked us up. We have given you all of the tools you need to succeed. It's just you now to take the action and say, all right, mega do it, mega do it, mega do it. There's nothing holding you back except yourself. The knowledge is there. The tools are there available to you. You just have to send an email. You just have to reach out. So thank you very much, Natalia, for being with us inside the Money Classroom. Thank you so much for being here. As always, really love having JMMB on with us.
Thanks, Keisha. And I hope to hear from some of your viewers soon.
They definitely will. I'm writing it down, writing it down to find out. All right. Thank you so much. Big up yourself.
Thank you.
All right, guys. We spoke today on multiple income streams. Thank you so much for being with me inside the Money Classroom. Venice is saying, thanks, everyone. She said, thanks, everyone. Success loves speed. Just go for your dreams. Put fear aside. Fear being broke and homeless. That's what scared her. That is scary to me too. The broke life is not nice. The broke life is no life. We want to live in abundance. So we have to put ourselves in that mindset and we have to take action, everyone. Remember, I've given you the tools. I give you 5 different business ideas, 5 side hustles. It's on profitjumpstarter.com/free guides. Venice is available to help you with coaching. Kamara is hooking you up with the IUnlockLegalWills.com. Natalia and JMMB are there to provide you with the financial products and services that you need. What else do you need to succeed with your business? You have it all. It's only for you to take action. I really encourage you guys, please take action. Your future wealthy self will thank you, but we've provided you with all the resources that you need. So take care. See you in 2 weeks back inside the Money Classroom. Again, knowledge is nothing without execution. Bye.